The experience I had with the LEAP team was nothing short of amazing.
I had the same midwife from when I was 8 weeks pregnant to when I was discharged after this one was born. I got a phone call and it was like, "Hi, I'm Rachel, I'm going to be your midwife." And that was so nice, just getting that call.
The help I got from the team was brilliant. The information I received from the experts, experiences from other mums was just amazing. And I'm glad I did go to the antenatal classes.
One of the things that stood out was that they would do home visits. And then the other thing was I was able to come to them whenever I felt like I needed. So just having the children's centre close by where I knew that they were was also good.
I was able to contact my midwife whenever I wanted via text and also phone. And if she wasn't available, one of the other midwives from the team would be there at the other end of the phone to answer me if I had any queries. Also to know that when I went into labour, I'd be able to phone and my midwife would be there. And if it wasn't her, then it would be one of the other midwives. And they work in small teams of I think about 5 or 6. So to know that 1 out of 6 people who all work for the same caring team would be there with me to deliver my baby, it really put my mind at risk.
The midwives helped me to feel like I could trust again because they would take their time. They would talk to me about how I was feeling, which helped me to really open up and tell them my story. And every visit just felt like they cared. Every visit was more than just midwifery duties, and they would check in on my mental health. I felt like they really listened and they didn't just brush off what I was saying, and they reassured me, which is so important to me. And my worries, meant something to them, which I had never experienced before.
It wasn't a case of, I'm your midwife, so you listen to what I say. It was kind of, if I don't get anything, I share with my midwife and she'll give me an answer. So nothing was left unanswered when it came to my pregnancy.
Like at one point I called her and I was like, "I'm just exhausted. I'm so tired and I don't know what's going on." She was like, "You need to come in, that's not normal. Let's have a chat." And that kind of extra special care I found really helpful. Had I been calling someone who I didn't know, I would have felt nervous to talk about that. That wouldn't have felt important enough.
And sometimes we'll have conversations not only about the birth, kind of how was your day, how was family life. It was like a partnership, not someone imposing anything on you.
My midwife made sure that I was able to make informed decisions for me and my baby.
They understood me and they knew me. I suffered really badly from anxiety in my first pregnancy, and I was referred to talking therapies within days. I was seen by people. I just felt listened to and looked after really well.
I had a home birth. It's one of the best things I've ever, experienced. I was in the comfort of my home. A LEAP team midwife did attend, and I'm just grateful, for her being there. We tried different techniques and the support, the encouragement. It was just amazing.
It was great to have my midwife at my labour because I'd gotten to know her. She made sure to follow my birth plan as much as you possibly can follow a birth plan. I feel like that was a big part. I really felt listened to.
As I got more and more overdue, having their kind of support and cheerleading was really important. My midwife, Rachel, she taught me through everything that was going to happen in the hospital. Like, she literally wrote a timeline of what was going to happen, where I could choose to have pain relief if I chose to have an induction. And I knew exactly what was happening. I wasn't going into anything without knowing what was happening. And I think that is really hugely important.
A LEAP midwife did attend my birth, and it was a great experience knowing that it was somebody that knew me and knew my history, and I felt really comfortable.
Having the same team when I was pregnant and then after I'd had Astrid was really beneficial to me because it meant that I had a trusted voice at the end of the phone when I had mastitis, when I had COVID, when I was worried about her. Just having someone I knew on the end of the phone, someone to advocate for me when I hadn't had any sleep for a week. I found that really, really valuable.
I'm the only person that I know that has ever been cared for by a team like this, and I definitely felt like I mattered.
I had some problems with breastfeeding, but through my midwife I was signposted to the LEAP breastfeeding supporters, the peer supporters, and honestly, that's the reason I'm still breastfeeding.
I definitely think that the service that I received should be offered to all women during their pregnancy and after they've had their baby, just because I think everybody should be listened to.
You know, I have a lot of friends who've had children in different places without a caseload team, and they never see the same person twice, and that's always what my friends say they find tricky. They know your name, they call you by your name. It's feeling like you're more than just mum. That meant a huge amount to me.
I just want to thank the lead midwifery team, and especially my midwife, Johanna. She was amazing at listening. Every time I was worried, she was there. My experience with Johanna was really a great experience, and I just feel like all women need to experience that kind of treatment when they're going through pregnancies.